Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Kevin. I know it's been a bit more than a month. I'm trying to get this on a monthly cadence, but work and life kind of seems to get in the way all the time. So let's get caffeinated here first. Okay, yeah, you can keep drinking yours while I'm talking. Listen to me. So, a couple of things this time around I wanted to cover. A couple of things. One, I've been spending a lot of time. I'm going to go through a little ServiceNow stuff, then a little bit of personal stuff, and then just kind of wrap it up. This is going to be a little bit of a sit back and listen type thing. Hopefully, some of it lands for people, and maybe you take something away from it. But so the first thing I wanted to say was I've been in the resiliency world that we kind of live in here at Fusion 3 with the focus on GRC, IRM, and BCM. I've been focusing this week or the last couple of weeks and really digging into the operational resilience application. And you can see it here. I'll go ahead and bring it up. This is the actual workspace. I'm not going to go through this because I think I watched an hour-long demo the other day. I've been playing with it for a couple of weeks. There's a lot here, but the reason I wanted to bring this up is that I think this is really starting to hit home for me as far as all of the things that we do in GRC: policy compliance, control compliance, risk assessments, open issues, everything related there. Perform BIAs, business impact analysis, develop plans for our DR recovery. All of those aspects are really around building a resilient organization. And looking at this operational resilience application just really kind of puts a wrapper around the whole thing. And is really starting to really come clear for me in the power of this application and what it rolls up. So you can see it will actually roll up everything that you're doing in all of those other areas. So the work your compliance team is doing, the work that your risk team is doing, DR team, they may all be the same. I realize that. I realize we all wish we have separate teams for all of this all the time, but a lot of times we don't. But let's just say we do, and we have all this work going on, right? This really curates all of that, and a lot of this is truly done automatically. A lot of times when someone says, yeah, it's just automatic, it just rolls up, and we just get all the data and bring it in and present it to you. It's a lot of black magic, but it really does go out and look at everything going on, and a lot of the stuff does just happen, and it rolls it up for you, and it gives you a really good view of your overall resiliency. But not only that, one of the biggest things I like is that there's a start of suggestions on actions to take to make yourself even more resilient, right? It's one thing to understand, hey, here's my compliance score and all of this kind of stuff, but what should I focus on right now? And this starts to give you some of those suggestions. What you should go after as far as the risks that really need to be mitigated out there, controls to be strengthened. So this, from a resilience team aspect, right, or resilience manager or director level, you can truly see across various things, right? We have all kinds of different red flags. You see the issues, failed controls, risks, outages, incidents. So it will go across the system and look at all of these things and really truly tell you what kind of resilient organization you're building. So anyways, just wanted to give a quick flash of that. If you want more information, definitely reach out to us. As you can see, I'm getting pretty excited about it. It really tags along with all the other work we do in BCM, GRC, operational resilience, regulatory change management, any of that. Feel free to reach out, contact us. We're happy to talk to you about all of that. So that being said, now just kind of shifting away from some of the ServiceNow speak, and some, my Coffee with Kevins are kind of just, sometimes they're all over the place, sometimes they're, bringing up thought-provoking questions. With this one, I just wanted to talk about, it's just been busy. And I've been busy personally. I've been traveling all over the place for personal, which I'm very fortunate to be able to do. I've been in Maine, New Hampshire, Miami, Florida, been all around. But also this time of year, things seem to accelerate, right? Whether you're trying to hurry up and finish using up your budget for the year, or you're trying to close out those last few projects for the year, everything seems frantic. And then you throw on top of that that there's a lot of holidays floating around, right? There's international holidays, there's holidays here in the States. So you have all of that going on, and you're wanting to maximize that time too. You want to spend time with friends and family and reconnect, and that's what a lot of this time is all about, is reconnecting with people, right? And you have those celebrations going on. So now all of a sudden you're into the celebration, and then it's December, and then it's Christmas, and then boom, you're into 2024. And it just seems to be, every time you go to sleep and you wake up, you're in a different month. And so it's just a lot going on right now. So take a breath every now and then. Do something for yourself. Get out there, get out some fresh air, just reset yourself. I know I've been trying to do that. I know some of the frantic nature also can lead to some frustration and some kind of mental overload. So definitely find ways to disconnect for a little bit and present your best self at all times to everybody that you're working with. One thing that has helped me out, and I didn't realize how much this was going to help me, is I bought a new office chair. It is so much better than my last office chair. If you haven't upgraded your office chair in a while, I think it had been about 5 or 6 years for me, go out, test drive some chairs. It changed my life. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. Maybe that's something to treat yourself to. And then along with the holidays coming, this is also the time of year right now we're in research, right? We're in certification Delta exam land, right? We have to go out, and depending on how vast your certifications are, you have a lot of deltas to keep up on. So that's on top of everything that's going on. So there's another aspect, and I'm starting mine, getting all my deltas done, working through those, and I'm also stepping into some other new certifications at the same time. Figured while I'm in there doing my deltas, why not start some new certs as well? So that's really where I'm at. I think that everyone can kind of relate to the busy, frantic nature that happens, and also the kind of Rip Van Winkle effect that you go to sleep and you feel like you missed 2 or 3 weeks because of the speed of everything at this time of year. But again, take some time, relax, disconnect, get out there. I was on an interview the other day, and I think one of the things that came up was about how to deal with that, right? How do you deal with the pace, right? The pace of ServiceNow, the pace of work, the pace of all of this stuff. And it was really, talking about, okay, getting out, getting disconnected, spending time, quality time with people outside of this environment we work in, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day, and really, connect with those people. Also, by doing that, there was a theme that came out, was trying to present my authentic self, right? Hopefully you can probably see that through some of these Coffee with Kevins. These are not polished or by any means, but it's something fun that I like doing. And it's that authenticity, right? If you can bring that to your world, bring that to your personal relationships, bring that to your work relationships, etc., everything is better. Everything kind of flows better. So again, think about what that means to you and bringing your authentic self to everything. I just kind of wanted to throw that in there. I know it's kind of a weird tangent, but I wanted to throw that in there because it really struck home during this interview I was in, and we were talking about authenticity. And it's a theme that some of my mentors have really brought forward to me. And it's something I'm trying to circle back to and use as a bit of a touchstone now, because I've gotten away from it a little bit, and I really want to make sure I'm doing that and I'm taking care of myself so that I can present that authentic self. I'm not presenting someone who is not who I really want people to see, right? I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to be short with people or anything like that. So that's really it. We had a little bit of ServiceNow stuff with the operational resilience. Let's get those deltas done and stay up on all of that, because before we know it, the next version is going to be out. Washington D.C. is going to be out. And we're going to be off to the races. So and doing more deltas. So let's keep that rolling. And again, appreciate it. Appreciate the time from everybody. As always, stay caffeinated out there. Let's drink that coffee. See you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see some more content, go ahead and click on the logo over here and go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got some other content out there for you, some other playlists for you to check out, and appreciate it. Go take a look.